Welcome to the regular monthly meeting of the Board of Appeals on Zoning. We have actually one matter scheduled for tonight, a request for a variance. If you intend to speak to the issue, approach the podium and give your name and address to Mr. Faust over here, if you haven't already, and state your case and allow the board time to ask questions, or if you have any documents and so forth, give them to us at that time. So I'll ask that the roll be called.
Spruill. Present. Helphab. Nash.
Present.
Jones-Webb. Ahmad.
Here.
Bush.
Here.
Gale.
Present.
Record should reflect we're in receipt of the minutes from the meeting of May the 7th, and we need a motion for approval.
I motion that we approve the minutes.
Support.
All right, any discussion on the minutes? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes are approved. We'll take up case 14-0019. Request for a side and rear yard variance at 1607 South Michigan Avenue for an automobile service station.
Yeah, I'm Raed Al-Sahuri. I just bought the gas station on South Michigan. Like to expand it, make it bigger, and
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
yeah, I think none of you know me. I'm Raed Al-Sahuri. Me and my son Sammy and my wife. We own Trogan's Bar Store.
Okay,
We just
Trog-
bought the gas station up the street from us.
right.
Yeah, we try to make it bigger, expand it, make it bigger, put more stuff in the gas station, more items, make the area look good, a new image. And we decided to go with the old image, Clar gas station. It used to be a long time ago, Clar gas station.
All right,
It's gonna come back, a Clar gas station, but with a new image, a new lighting, a new everything. So that's what we're here for.
okay, any questions from the board?
I drove by today. I'm very familiar with the area. That was my paper route. Second time they've had something on my paper route. Are you gonna cut down the foliage? Are those big growth?
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
removed.
we're gonna clean it, yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be all clean. And the part of it is gonna be, where the trees and this stuff, we're gonna make it parking lot. So it's gonna be more parking lot for the store.
Okay.
So what are you saying? You're not trying to expand the building, you're just trying to expand the parking lot?
Yeah,
No, he
It's
will
like-
be
it's the
expanding
same-
the building too.
just the building, we're gonna expand it. So
Yeah.
we're gonna cut all the trees, so instead leave it like just bushes and grass, we're gonna make it, like parking lot, expand it a little bit.
So they're going to put an addition on the building, correct?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
That's why he needs a variance, because of the,
With the expansion, we're gonna, like put big walk-in cooler, so it fit more pub, because if you've seen the gas station is small, it don't fit nothing.
Right,
It used to be like a station, just pay and
Yeah.
fill and leave.
yeah,
We're gonna make it like convenience. Like if you go inside, they have pub, fountain pub, slush, chips, cigarette, stuff like that. Make it bigger, convenience gas station.
Any other questions?
It's still gonna be a gas station.
Yeah.
Strictly gas, or is there gonna be any garage associated
No,
with it?
no, just gas station. And you know what, we talk to many customer, you know, we own down the street a liquor store, and we talk to the customer. They said there is, in that area, there is nobody have gas for the boats. And you know, we have in that area 2 launch boats. One on Rust of Michigan, and one on Sinner. So we're thinking about maybe we put gas for the boats.
I see a couple of houses on here, if I'm looking at this right. How far would this go into intruding on their property, or would it?
It's not gonna be that, he was talking,
We look at
Mr. Mike was talking.
19,511, if I'm looking at this right. Is this the gas station on 19,516?
That's the gas station.
Okay, 19,516.
Yeah, the gas station's on 19,516.
Okay.
And then 19,512 does have a house. Part of that parcel is zoned residential, and part of it is zoned B2 commercial. But because the majority of the lot is residential, in this case, we have to treat the entire lot as if it's residential, because it's a residential purpose. As you can see there, I believe there's a swimming pool in that area. And then there is another house behind it. Now, when I measured on GIS, which is not exact, the current building has a setback of about 24 feet from 19,511. And under the automobile service station requirements, it needs to be 25 feet. Then with the addition going out on the other side of the building, it makes it much closer to that property line. I believe I measured it was somewhere in the range of 15 feet from the property line.
All right. Any other questions of this gentleman? All right, thank you. Is there anyone else here to speak to this issue?
I would like to speak, I
All right.
haven't given you my name or anything.
Come on up to the podium, give your name and address. Speak loudly into the microphone.
My name is Chelsea Merriman. I'm the owner of 1612 South Fayette Street. And
Okay.
I believe that is the house behind the gas station.
All right.
My concerns are expanding, bringing it too close to my property, taking out some of that foliage gives us some of the privacy that we like there. And I'm afraid that bringing in and expanding will bring in more people around that area that I'm just not comfortable having. We've already had a couple break-in attempts in this house, and I'm just really concerned about expanding the business will bring in more people. And I'm not exactly thrilled about that. That's mostly my concern, is just bringing in all these people. There's a lot of unsavory sort of people in that neighborhood, and I'd like to keep as many out as possible.
Is the garage yours that's in between the gas station and,
I'm not exactly sure on that. Is it?
That's the other residence.
okay, that's,
We're the one with the swimming pool in the back,
that's one off.
Of Fayette Street.
and then there's another one on the north side that's.
You're on Fayette,
Mm-hmm.
so you're on the corner.
Yes.
No, they're
We're-
not on the corner. They're the one that is an L-shaped parcel,
That's
the
correct.
one that has 19,512 on it.
The other
Yeah.
one, Fraser, I think.
That's Fraser.
No, actually, it goes up to Fayette, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it goes all the way up to Fayette. It doesn't show all the way.
Oh, it
up
doesn't
to
show
Fayette.
Fayette
No.
on the map.
No.
Here,
Fayette runs.
okay, let me look here.
It's the parcel that's partially green and partially the pink or purple.
It's identified on here as 19,512.
Right. And that goes all the way to the west to Fayette.
And,
It's, go ahead.
yeah. Whose property is the foliage on?
It's on the other side of the fence. Right.
It's on the gas station.
Gas
side.
station side.
Yeah.
Staff indicates here that there has to be a barrier erected, is that?
Yes, there does. The ordinance says, and there is a fence there now. I'm not sure what the height of that fence is, but there needs to be a barrier there so that headlights coming in to the gas station would not shine onto the residential properties. And there also could be other landscaping involved as well. And that's
Okay.
something that, if you were to approve the variance, the next step is they would need to go to the planning
Planning, right,
commission, and then
yeah.
they could talk about landscaping and things
Right.
like that.
All right.
So I have a question, so would that be a problem if they did put some other type of barrier up?
I don't mind a barrier at all. I do have concerns about people hitting the barrier, especially if they plan on selling alcohol at all in their convenience store or anything like that. I don't want any drunken party goers stopping in for another quick beer or whatever and then having an accident right there.
I don't think he's got a liquor license.
No liquor license? Okay.
Yeah, that's not.
I really appreciate that.
That's not an issue.
Okay.
We just try to keep it like convenience store.
Okay.
Like when you go to Speedway, they have all kinds of energy drinks, chips, coffee, stuff like that.
Mhm.
But no.
Nothing like
No
that?
alcohol,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, the other issue with this, it doesn't matter if he expands it or not,
Mhm.
he's still, the variance is already there for a gas station that
Mhm.
already exists.
Right.
Right.
It's just a matter of expanding it.
Mhm.
But he could expand, he could have the gas station and still have the same things on the same footprint.
Right.
Yeah.
But people wouldn't be going in and out of the store or anything like that. I'm just afraid that it would draw a lot of attention there. That is my only concern. And I don't want to have any more, I don't want to have a hike in attempted break-ins.
I have a question for you. Were you there when the property was vacant before, the gas station prior to this?
I've lived there since last year of September, so it's been vacant.
It's never active as a
No.
gas station.
No.
Because,
Hasn't been for 4 or 5 years.
yeah, my question is, have anybody else had any complaints about what she's complaining about before she moved?
I had 3 other calls from the mailing that went out, but once I explained what they wanted to do and the exact location, everybody said, oh, that doesn't concern my property, and that was it. So there
No, I'm saying prior, before you sent that out, it was a gas station before she moved.
Years ago.
To where she
It
did
hasn't
years
been-
ago.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know at this point. I mean, that's so many years ago that I don't think, because we've changed computer systems in that time, I'm not sure we would even have any record of any previous complaints.
I'm trying to look at this map here, Mike.
Yes.
How much, with this drawing where the new addition is, how much space is there between the store and the corner of that lot line? I'm not making
From the
it out.
corner of it, I think there's about 15 feet, and I think that other, the closest point to the back of that is more like 4 or 5 feet.
So the back of the building would be within.
The back of the building to the corner of that.
Of her lot?
Of the lot.
It's a
Because
little
that new
uncomfortably
building
close.
does come back towards that lot more than the existing building does.
And I'm looking at, I mean, could your addition be reconfigured a little bit so you're not so close to that lot line?
Yeah, we can.
I mean,
So-
3 feet isn't very much.
No, it is a little uncomfortably close.
I mean, if you're in your pool,
That is.
Yep, and we
Now
are
you're 4 feet away
a
from-
new married couple, I will say that.
I'm sorry?
We are a new married couple, I will say that, we like our privacy.
The other thing, what does fire say about, what does fire say about how close it is to the lot line?
They don't say, they're more interested in the gas pumps.
Yep.
And the gas pumps, and I believe the gas pumps will be within the variance, no problem at all.
Yeah.
But get in a fire truck behind the building.
They usually don't care as long as they can get up to the building, because we've got a lot of other instances.
Yeah.
They won't be, there's many instances where they can't get back all the way around the building.
Any other questions of this lady? All right, thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Anyone else here to speak to this case? Either way. We need a motion from the board.
I'll make a motion that we approve the, what do you call it, the zoning,
The variance?
variance.
All right,
Support.
all right. Is there discussion?
Yeah, I'd like to explain to the audience the voting process. How many votes they need for it to pass or not to pass, as it's explained.
Well, we have, you need 4 votes, 4 affirmative votes for this to pass. Any other discussion?
I can see where her concern is, because it was my neighborhood, it's still my neighborhood. I go to Car Care Center right on Hamilton, that's my mechanic. And I've watched the neighborhood, and I think it would be a big improvement, to be honest. I've seen that neighborhood deteriorate considerably, to the point where the drugstore became a liquor store that has a lot of problems, I'm sure, activity-wise and everything. And I think that the gas station would be a good addition. And as he mentioned, there isn't a lot of gasoline on that area for the boats. You know, the BP across the street is regular gas. And that's also, you know, a kiosk type operation. It's about as big as this table
Yeah.
in the square foundation. They've got car wash and everything else, but I think it would be a fine addition.
Any other discussion?
What's the condition of the existing gas station?
It's fair.
Is it what?
It's fair. It's not in good condition.
Is it,
The building.
is it salvageable?
No.
So you're gonna tear that down and
No,
build
no,
a new?
no. We're gonna keep it. We just wanna add. It's like because it's been vacant, like the windows is broke. There was a hole in the ceiling, wall inside the building, but that's it.
You know, I'm looking at this lot, which looks quite large. It just
Yeah,
seems
it's a nice
to,
size.
it looks to me like it could be configured where you wouldn't encroach on her. I'm concerned, I mean, 3 feet, I don't think I wouldn't want it. And I'm not saying it'd be a good business or a bad business.
Yeah. You know, I will work with them. Anything they like, they want bigger fence, we can put bigger fence. Anything they want, you know, I'll do it. You know. I don't mind, you know, anything. You know, I'm there for a business. I'm not there to bother anybody.
Yeah, I
don't
understand.
want
I
to
understand.
bother anybody. I just want to do business. If nobody happy, I'm not gonna do it. Just leave it like that. Just fix it and run it. That's it. Yeah, but I want to make it, you know, look good.
Sure.
The whole area
Absolutely.
is boarded. The whole area is boarded. I want to fix it, make it look nice. Everything gonna be brand new. Everything gonna be brand new. Nothing old. Everything gonna be brand new. The images, the lights, the signs, everything gonna be. It's gonna be look nice. But I'm not gonna do it and make her mad or make somebody, you know, they don't like. I'm not here to make anybody mad.
No, I'm sure you're not.
Here. and I'll do what she what make her happy. If she want bigger, walls, bigger signs, put it in the front so nobody see her, I'll do it. I don't mind.
I think, if you can configure it so it's not 3 feet to our house and maybe a fence, I think that's a fair compromise. We can do something like
Yeah, we can.
But just to say with this, when you want that to happen, with that in it, make sure you have the city planning meeting.
that. Okay.
This is only about if he can put
Yeah.
it there.
Yeah.
The next phase he would have to go is
Right.
about how it is on the physical property.
Okay.
That's the meeting you need to be at.
That's a fair compromise. I prefer it not to be there at all, but if it's going to be there, I certainly don't want to get in the way of this man's business. But I certainly,
Well, if you heard what he said, he is gonna be there.
yes, he's definitely there.
He is definitely gonna be there. And
So-
honestly, do you want somebody coming in with put the cash down and get out? Or do you want somebody coming in that actually partakes in business? You know, to me, it's more viable for him and for you. If it's people that are actually not in a big hurry to get gas and back into trouble.
That's a good point. But if we can just configure it so it's not 3 feet.
Well,
I'll do-
Any other discussion? All right, I'll call for a vote. It's been moved and supported that the request for side and rear yard variance at 1607 South Michigan Avenue, case 14-0019, be approved. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed.
All right. The variance, the motion passes, the variance is granted, and we'll move on. That's it. We'll move on to old business if there is any.
Just so that you know, when it comes to the planning commission, I will make note of your concerns. Also, Lee Austin, the architect that is helping them, I'll make him aware of what's going on. I don't know that it'll be at this month's planning commission meeting. It depends on how quick they get everything to me, but I could notify you of the date of that.
And also,
Or the other thing is, if you called me around the 20th of the month, and I'll give you my card, I can let you know if the meeting's going to take place.
and also, I'm on the city planning commission. That's why I said you gotta be there. So you got two guys that are gonna watch it.
Any old business? Any public comment available? How about a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?